Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Quick throw, the catch is made. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here comes the pressure. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field, setting the back in motion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw it past these wide receivers and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the pocket and really get that rhythm back.
To throw, it's Maiava. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? He'll lose yardage on the catch. The defense rises up to get a stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. He's got space. He's in the... here he goes. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at the...
Breaking into the clear. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying for a 4th down completion. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Throwing off play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Quick throw, testing the middle. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the Miami Hurricanes. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the left. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Dropping back. It's Williams. He's looking to scramble. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure's coming. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He hands it to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going...
Got an opening here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about.
He's got some space. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
To the air, it's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is all set up because they're playing assignment football. There is nowhere to go for this running back, so he's just got to continue to move outside. And as he gets linear and starts to move sideways, now it's about pursuit. Watch the defense in pursuit. They get behind the line of scrimmage, and they're able to create a negative play. That is just perfect defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think it's 7+. This is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on fourth down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field.
He's going to take off. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance. This is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Back to throw. It's Williams. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Easy conversion for this offense on 3rd and 2, and they've done a nice job getting to these situations. But what it also does is allow you later in the game to have a 4-down situation where you'll go for it on 4th and 2, which leads you to throw play-action pass on 3rd and 2. Affect the defense and take a shot.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he throws it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Moves left out of the pocket. Look out, he's got space ahead. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on a design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on 3rd down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Chris, we got a slugfest here. Tie game here. Great stop inside of a minute. They prevent the opposition from going in and scoring before halftime. Now just a little time. They maybe have a couple of snaps to get themselves some points.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Players will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half.
Chance for just a couple more plays. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. There's a design quarterback keeper. Sees an opening. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. QB keeper all the way. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action,
He's got a crease. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Vols look to keep this drive moving.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a back as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback. Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along that track and getting up the field for a big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. To throw, it's Griffin. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
When they're trying to rely on those yards after the catch to pick up the first down, it's just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on 4th down.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Owens. Great cut. They whiff on him. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense really clicking here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? We give it to the big fullback here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. He's got space. Breaks it in. Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the 2nd level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
As we take a break, Miami on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down touchdown sack and a turnover on downs.
You cannot hang on to the football that long as a quarterback on fourth down. You got to throw it. Even if they pick it off, which would be a mistake on their part because they would lose yardage, it acts as a punt. That ball has to leave your hand. You cannot take a sack. That's the one thing that you cannot do.
Here comes the rush. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Pounding away with the run game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Tries to get it to the running back. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And the Volunteers will spend first of their 3 timeouts here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
He keeps it on a design run. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll run it to the left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Coming after him. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Caught by the receiver. He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40.
That is a great find by the quarterback. Getting the completion, and the wide receiver alertly steps out of bounds, stops the clock. They have got to get points on this drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
On the move now. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He barrels into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. When you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Keeps it on the draw. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Well short of the marker, and a turnover on downs. What a job by the defense. Had to Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the SMU Mustangs against the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Extending the play now. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Back to pass. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
This 4-3 style defense, you know, it's so common, but really the ones that can run it effectively, Chris, they're the teams that have the pass rushers on the edge, and these defensive ends that can not only set the edge, but also get after the quarterback. I think it's rare to find a player that can do that, but clearly they've got one.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other.
Got an opening here. Tackle made after a big gain.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
They're going to run the option. Back's got it on the pitch. Open field ahead. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This is really solid here. They go from 2nd and long to 3rd and manageable. And when you run the option, you know these offenses are always willing to go for it on 4th down. Likely 2 snaps to move the chains here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. They're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
He'll field it close to midfield. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, he throws it back. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Bailey. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So as we reach the end of the 1st quarter, still scoreless. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. He's got a crease. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. They strike first in this national title bout. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And tackled after a small pickup there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And here's the handoff. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wider...
Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Second down after that previous play. We'll give it to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Miami. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
From the quarterback, create these yards after the catch, and here he's able to put the ball on time and on target, and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receiver in motion now. Oh, and he throws it back. Finds his man. It's Rain. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid turnover there.
This is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient. And
now it's fumbled. What a decision. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead, and you go out there, and you slam the door, and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back, with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Raymond. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Looking for a gap. It's Raymond. Fighting him off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Bailey. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. With the catch, it's Matthews. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. And SMU will spend their second timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure's on. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
What a big conversion on third down. I know they were in field goal range, right on the outskirts of field goal range, but they wanted more, and they got a big completion, and now set up inside the 10, first and goal. That is a massive, massive completion from this quarterback, and now they're set up to punch it in the end zone.
Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Mustangs. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
What a clutch drive from this offense, and now just an extra point away from taking the lead into the locker room at halftime. I tell you what, those are the moments right there. You've got no time left on the clock. You've got to get the ball in the end zone. They're able to do it. That is a massive play.
And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football. And because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. And he'll be brought down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Williams. Fires it to the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. They sniffed this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive.
Headed for the end zone. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
That is a great run on 2nd and long. I think they caught the defense off guard a little, Chris. You can see them back playing the pass. There's nobody left in that run defense, and they're able to hit them with a big gain. Now they create a 3rd and manageable situation. That's a really good play call from the play caller.
So it's SMU in front here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? He keeps it on a design run. He's swarmed by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the 2-point conversion does not work. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Bailey. The sure hands, it's Matthews. And the Mustangs pick up enough for a first down here.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
Back to throw again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
What a response from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do, in particular, after they generated some momentum with that big play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He's playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way. To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Looks left and finds his target there. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
The ball is out. He's going to get it.
The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's bringing it back inside the 40. Past the 20. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Clemson Tigers. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. From inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The back's got it. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Now it's second down here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We have a timeout. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them. Half. Looking to convert third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works. It's a direct snap. He's running out of time here. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all Wildcat look didn't work at all. Long from the 24. Switch it up here, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball in the first drive of the game.
Well, Chris, it's a little early to be taking the aggressive shot down the field, and it backfires here on the offense. I get it. They want to stretch out the defense, maybe create some running lanes for their run game, but the secondary was ready. They told us they would be ready for these shots early in the game, and here they were.
Going backwards to open up this series, second down and 16 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Critical third down play for this offense right here. To the air, it's Williams. Makes the grab, it's Owens. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here comes the pressure. He's hit as he throws it. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this fourth down. It's fourth and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on fourth down. You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Clemson! They draw first blood in this national title game.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can call the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but
football comes out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped by snap. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Here comes the rush. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Ball handed to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. Dropping back. It's Bailey. The pass rush closing in. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's a shotgun run call. Running through the tackle. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
when we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, Chris, anytime there's a failure on fourth down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here.
He's just late with this ball. It's got to be out on time. And now you're on the outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get the catch. He's able to do that. Great catch, but not a first down.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. To throw, it's Bailey. Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line, it's Owens. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll have two more to work with here in the first half. Fires it on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Running back with the football. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Miami, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there, not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Breaks into the open. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Canes.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
It's blocked. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field.
95, 96 bridge. 95, 96 bridge. Here we go. There you go.
They get the second half started with their running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Hurricanes. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. It's Bailey. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. Needing to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I won't give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. On the run, he'll let it go. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on 1st down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field. Tell you, this is an impressive job by this defense, stringing out this option play. Everybody is in their spot. They've got the edge, they are pursuing through the alley, and the quarterback has nowhere to go. Once he's on the outside, they're able to get him down.
Got an opening here. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle made way downfield, an enormous gain.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
1st down here for this offense. They feed the fullback this time. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. See how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
Man, this is one of my favorite things. You talk about effort for the big guys in the middle, getting the push back into the face of the kicker, and then their hands up, and they're able to get their hands on the football and block this kick.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Look out, he's breaking free. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The offense faces a second and long after the loss with the first down completion. To the air, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, first down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable third down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here. Let's see if they can convert here on third.
No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Their last chance here. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. They come up short on the biggest snap of the season with everything on the line. And, Joel, how about the stop by this defense in a huge moment?
The play of the season, when their best was needed. What a remarkable job up front. This entire defense right where they needed to be. That is excellent execution. Now one first down, and you can win a national championship. This game is not over, Chris. Still need to get a first down. There's still time left on the clock. What a massive series right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. escapes the pocket. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the first down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving with the lead.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. So now Miami will use their first timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Coming after him. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Matthews. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they roll the dice and try to end the game with their offense on the field and get that first down. What a tremendous stop by this defense. And now, how about this situation? You jog on the field as a quarterback. These are the types of situations. These are legacy-defining drives right here.
The pressure's on. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Williams. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really cooking.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Welcome to Staged Recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your